Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Daniel Murphy down here with BRG here in the Myrtle Beach, Grand Strand, Coastal Carolina area. And just so you understand, when we talk about these numbers and we talk about anything on these video chats, it's unless it's specifically said, this is about the broader market here along the Grand Strand and the Coastal Carolinas. So. What we're going to do is kind of dive into these numbers that you're seeing here in the newsletter, and they're not good, that's for certain. The virus has certainly had a significant impact on what was previously a very strong, very healthy market. And that is not the case any longer. I think if you watch the video from the previous newsletter, you know that we were seeing numbers sliding in last month, and that was really just as things were starting to ramp up. So as I said in that video previously, that we would have a more clear picture once the numbers from this month when the numbers came out this month from April. So let's dive right into these numbers and just kind of go over them. Kind of got them here in front of me. So one of the things that I look at, I was looking at the total appreciation value from this year over last year, and I'm going to go ahead and just discount all of that. I have the numbers in there. You can look at them if you want. I wouldn't read too much into those because when you're doing monthly appreciation numbers year over year, it's not really a true picture of where you are because you could have significantly higher volume of high-priced units sold that month, and that could skew the numbers, or maybe you don't have any at all, and that skews them lower. Once we get to the quarterly numbers, 6-month figures, and year-end figures, that gives us a much better look. So just on these, what I'm looking at, on the condo side, from April of this year as compared to April of last year, we are down 248 units sold. That is a huge number. That is a massive number to see slipping month over month from this year to the previous year. 248 less units. Now again, as you look at that, the actual price still went up. We were still about a $12,000 difference in price on the positive. But look at that for what it is. When you're losing 248 additional units this year over last year, that means that the market, there was just no demand at all. Now, a lot of that has to do with the fact that you couldn't even get people in to see these units. So, again, take that for what it is. On the oceanfront side, again, you saw a huge slide, 90 units. So when we're talking about 167 in 2019, only 77 closed out in April of this year. That is a very low number, specifically headed into the spring market, which for us is always the best-selling quarter of the year for oceanfront. So I really don't like those numbers. I'm hopeful that as we have now opened up the rental market again, I can personally tell you that I have clients calling me about making purchases. I have agents who are requesting information on the units we have listed. So there may be maybe people a little bit more comfortable with going ahead and moving forward with that purchase, but I don't see a scenario in which those numbers won't drop this year over year. So again, nearly 250 in total units less sold this year than last year in the month of April. All right, now on the residential side, in the previous month when we did these numbers, we really didn't see much of a slide at all. It didn't go up, but it was pretty much the same units sold. And again, I told you, wait till we get these numbers from April, because that's really going to give us the full impact, because people now have already heard about the virus, have made plans with concerns to the virus. They've made purchasing holds concerned to the virus. So in the month of April, year over year, we were down 57 units sold, 57. From April of this year to April of last year. So again, big number. That's a huge drop off. Again, there was even a slight price difference between 292 average sale price to 285. Again, I don't think that means much right now, but the big number is at 57 fewer homes sold in April of this year as compared to last year. On the beach side of 17, when we talk about resort or vacation beach homes, it's difficult for me to say these are all going to be specifically that, because there's no way to put that into our searches. But if you look at homes that are located on the beach side of 17 business, so east of business 17, in the coastal areas, there was a drop of 27 total units sold. Now you're like, oh, that's not too bad, but we're only talking about 52 total homes sold during that period of time. So, in summation, for the most part, be concerned a bit with regards to, I think we all have to be concerned with regards to the market. Be hopeful. That's what I am. I am hopeful, having already been through two real big market swings in post 9/11 market and the post recession market. So I've seen these things bounce back. I've seen the markets recover, and I've seen them do very well. I'm not seeing the precipitous drops right now that we saw in 2008. So I'm hopeful that this is a small blip again, like I said, but certainly something to look at on the condo side when there are 248 less units sold, and on the residential side, 57 less units sold in a market that's been increasing every single year since 2010. If you have any questions about a specific property here at the beach, if you have condos or if you have a home, certainly reach out anytime. If you're looking to make a purchase, give me a call. There may be some opportunities out there. You know, as bad as it seems, sometimes these types of environments create opportunities for you as a buyer. Again, Daniel Murphy down here with BRG along the coastal Carolina area. Thanks so much. Hope everyone stays safe.